Matt Gaetz didn't step down from the attorney general position because the allegations are true. Matt Gaetz stepped down because the deep state invaded the Republican Senate. Everyone knows that.
Dude, there's no way, bro. What a fucking idiot, boss. You see what we're up against, guys? They're so far outside of reality, right? Like, oh shit.
Please, when you're talking about this, use the word withdrawal. We don't want to say Matt Gaetz pulled out. That just feels gross with everything that's swirling around him.
I mean, the whole thing just reeks, dude. Okay, take the politics out of the equation. As a citizen of the United States, I am tired of watching these people in government, I don't care what party they are, but be able to engage in this kind of like weird freedom to get appointed, to resign to avoid consequences. I'm tired that we're paying taxes, supporting a bunch of people who get to live outside the bounds of reality that the rest of us citizens have to engage with. And frankly, it's like, if we're not going to do something about that and put these guys in check, it feels like we're going to have some type of revolution where we take their fucking power away. Or with the billionaires, where we just take their resources back and distribute them amongst ourselves. Because I'm getting a little sick and tired of watching a handful of people that seemingly get to live in a world that the rest of us don't get to live in. And if this continues unchecked, there's going to be fucking consequences. I mean, we've seen the French Revolution, right? We've seen shit in the past go haywire. And I'm just saying, you know, it gets to a point of where if we can't put these people and capitalism in check, we may have to engage in some type of outright revolution. Like, no joke, man. What have we got to lose, right? 40 years of eating shit, trying to make ends meet, and never being able to acquire any type of a decent life? You know what I'm saying? The choice between that and potentially suffering from some sort of a conflict, I don't really see. You know what I'm saying? We're getting to the point of where, you know, pretty soon it seems like there's going to be mass amounts of people just homeless or, you know, assetless. Wow, a small handful of people get to just move us around like chess pieces. And I'm getting tired of it, man. I am, bro. This shit is pissing me off, dude. And I hope it's pissing you off, too, because the world's not supposed to be that way. All right, so the woman who says she had sex when she was a minor with then-rep Matt Gaetz had 2 sexual encounters with him at one party in 2017. 2 encounters with him at one party, bro. What the hell is this guy doing? The woman, who was 17 years old at the time, testified that the second sexual encounter, which has not previously been reported, included another adult woman. So her and Gaetz had some sort of sex. Then she has a threesome with him and another adult woman. Dude, she's 17, bro. The fuck is wrong with these people, dude? And the thing about it is, I don't want to hear any of that argument of her almost being 18, because I know if she was 18, it would have been legal, but it wouldn't make it any fucking less weird, bro. Because the power dynamic of a congressional representative hanging out with an 18, 19-year-old girl, having sex multiple times at a party, doing coke and popping Viagra and Red Bull, dude, that shit is fucked up, bro. So, dude, this is crazy. As soon as they ask him to comment on this story, he withdraws his nomination. The deposition from the woman who was 17 at the time remains under seal, but at one point, attorneys recounted that she had testified having sex with Gaetz on an air hockey table at the house party while the homeowner watched. Dude, again, if you want to go to a party and you want to have sex with a woman on an air hockey table in front of the homeowner, that's fucking fine. If you're consenting adults. Again, I don't think this is behavior that our congressional leaders should be engaging in, because I think that kind of makes it seem like they're using their position to get away with shit, but whatever. But not with the fucking 17-year-old girl. We're going to hear more about his sexual exploits. You know this guy is not up to snuff, man. You just know it.
Positive momentum. He felt things were, in his words, quote unquote, going great. But the reality here is, if Donald Trump wanted to put Matt Gaetz through the traditional Senate confirmation process, which would mean a hearing before the Senate Judiciary Committee,
shit was going to come out
on the Senate floor, he would need the support of some moderate Republican senators who had expressed, a number of them, skepticism about whether Matt Gaetz could be confirmed or not. A, because of this ongoing and now paused, because he's no longer a member of Congress, House Ethics Committee investigation that was into Gaetz and this fervor, as you and I have been discussing for quite some time, over whether this report about allegations of Gaetz having sex with a minor,
degenerate,
sex trafficking,
bro.
allegations of illicit drug use, all things that Gaetz denies, but whether this report that was looking into those allegations would ever be made public.
See, you know what's funny about this? There's 535 representatives in Congress, and not all of them get these kinds of charges, guys. I know every time it happens, they're denying and saying, oh, they're making it up about me and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, dude, you don't just get repeated accusations like this unless you're involved in some shit. You don't get 20 allegations if they're made up. I'm 55 fucking years old. I've watched men claim about the made up shit over and over and over again, and you always see it come out in the wash. And he's shown people on the House floor pictures of naked women. And I mean, we even see his behavior, bro. Let's look at Gaetz at the RNC, dude. When he went in and was just going up to Kevin McCarthy, he goes in and gets in his face to taunt him, because it's not enough to be victorious. They gotta taunt. They gotta come and rub your nose in it because they're petty. They like to cause harm. These Maga motherfuckers.
You would get booed off the stage.
Shut up, Gaetz. Hey, don't be an asshole.
Dude, I don't even know who you are. It doesn't fucking matter who I am.
Don't be an asshole.
I'm just standing here.
Dude, that guy, it doesn't even fucking matter who I am. You're an asshole. He's like, I don't even know who you are, which is more of his ego posturing. And this is like a character witness of this guy. Going and taunting people and trying to flex your power over them, or the fact that you're some big shit because you have, you know, a sexual abuser like Donald Trump firmly ensconced in the Nepo baby bitch power structure to go and do your dirty laundry for you because you're hanging out with these fucking losers. Like, dude, you need to knock him down a peg, bro.
Shut up, Gaetz. Don't be an asshole.
Dude, I don't even know who you are. It doesn't fucking matter who I am. I'm just standing here.
Dude, I don't know who that guy is, but I fucking love that guy, bro. Matt Gaetz decides to push into the interview and like try to embarrass him and shame him and put him down. This is what happened before it.
Speaking. What night are you speaking? Are you speaking tonight? Or
he's probably coked up.
Hey, you're not. If you took that stage, you would get booed off of it. You would get booed off the stage.
He's got an ethics complaint about sleeping with a 17-year-old. So that's the way they would go.
Oh,
that's the biggest challenge we have.
Oh, shit, bro. So he was talking about his ethics complaint right there. Yeah, dude, you know Gaetz is guilty, bro. You know, and I mean, I'll say this. If there was a just world, Gaetz would be getting his ass beat right now by the 17-year-old's dad and a couple of his buddies. But we don't live in a just world. But if it was a just world, dude, he'd be getting his Botox rearranged right now so he could go back and get more Grinch eyebrows. He's just a dirty dude, man. He's a scoundrel, bro. Like, this guy is not even a good lawyer. He's not even an accomplished lawyer. He was like a smarmy player who got political power, fell in with the right people with the right amount of money and power, and just smarmed his way into the system. That's really what it is. We know, and yeah, he is scummy. We know that he did this shit. He was paying for. He is a sex trafficker. He's involved in this shit just like Joel Greenberg. He should probably be in prison too. Now, at the end of the day, Ron DeSantis is probably going to appoint him somewhere. Like, this guy may end up being governor of Florida because these crooked, smarmy bastards, they get away with this shit because the voters will vote for him. They don't care. Republicans don't care if their leaders are absolute criminal pieces of shit who have sex with children. They don't care, which is why when they start telling us they're concerned about their kids And about LGBTQ people, we know they're lying because they literally elect child predators to office willingly, knowing it. So, like, don't even talk to me about LGBTQ people and your bullshit groomer stuff, because you guys literally vote for the groomers. You fucking pieces of shit.
Matt Gaetz didn't step down from the attorney general position because the allegations are true. Matt Gaetz stepped down because the deep state invaded the Republican Senate. Everyone knows that.
The deep state. You gotta wonder, does this guy actually believe this? Or does this guy know that this is bullshit and he knows that the deep state ruse is just a thing that gets the brain dead MAGA people fired up? Like, does this guy know he's grifting? I find it hard to believe that somebody actually believes in this mythical deep state. They're so far outside of reality. And I believe religion sets people up to believe in this shit. Because if you believe in religion, you believe in heaven and the devil and God and the smiting and, you know, that slavery was okay in the Bible and all this shit and the woman being a rib that comes to life. You're set up to believe outrageous, unbelievable, way outside of reality shit. And so then you get involved thinking your president is like blessed by Jesus. And so then they're like, oh, it's a deep state. We're living in a really crazy and kind of sad time right now. It's people getting so extraordinarily, astronomically, like beyond imaginable, wealthy and powerful to the point of where, like, we literally got Elon Musk threatening the entire US government if they don't do what they want them to do. And like, bro, we need to put those people in check. Elon threatening to primary the entire Senate if they don't do what he and Trump wants them to do. Like, I feel like Elon should be in jail for that, bro. What are we doing? We're going to let some billionaire schmuck threaten to command our entire government? We didn't elect that motherfucker. We need to put some cuffs on that bastard, bro. The arrest warrant needs to come for him next. Like, seriously, these billionaires are getting way too big for their britches, is what my mom used to say. The shit's getting out of control, man. It's just getting stupid out here in the world, bro. We're getting stupid. Our government turning into a fucking trashy reality TV show. Because, dude, I'm tired of these guys. I'm tired of male predators, bro. And I'm tired of LGBTQ people bearing the brunt of this. Because what I have watched for the last 4 years, 5 years, is I have watched LGBTQ people get called groomers and pedos and dangers to children, while simultaneously people at the highest level of government are just predators, bro, and sexual abusers and whatnot. And then projecting their predatory nature onto all these people that aren't doing anything except just being a little bit different. I want you guys to know that I'm enjoying this ride, and I know we're in a tough time, and I'm doing my best to provide you with the right kind of we can do it energy to help us all help each other navigate this difficult time, because this is a difficult time. There's a lot of apathy and a lot of anger and a lot of hate and a lot of frustration and a lot of people feeling super powerless and scared and nervous and fearing for their lives and feeding on vindictiveness and revenge and shit. And we are going to community together, and we're going to lock arms, and we're going to fight this shit, and we're going to win. We're going to be all right, okay? We're going to take care of each other, I promise you. My energy and my commitment to the mission is powerful and unshakable. That doesn't mean I don't wake up some days and feel like I don't think I'm going to make it to the end of the day emotionally. Because I do, dude. I wake up some days and think like, dude, I don't even know if I will emotionally be able to handle today. I feel that much like negativity. Not even me, like my life is great, but just the world and the politics and the anger and the wars. I just feel it, but I have a great support network. I have an amazing family. I have you guys. I have the work right now. The work right now is like feeding my soul, and we're going to be okay. You know, but I'm worried because I know that a lot of people aren't going to be okay. I think a lot of immigrants and a lot of undocumented people and a lot of trans people are going to die. A lot of people are going to kill themselves or get killed. in the process of this Trump administration. And a lot of other people are going to get harmed in a variety of ways. And my heart breaks that we're doing that shit instead of like just, you know, trying to be more communal and get everybody health care and everybody their own piece of property and get the homeless in houses and shit. We gotta just try to remain hopeful, guys. I got a lot of hope, bro.